There we go. Yes, you thought maybe that it wasn't happening, but it is happening. The Hometown Movie Guys. It is time to talk movies with the guys, with Craig and Andy. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning.
There we go. So, hey, movies.
You know, movies are fun.
Movies are fun.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. Popcorn is delicious. Movies are fun. It's just...
Yeah, sometimes they're funny, sometimes they make you cry, sometimes they scare you, like when a shark the size of a freight train comes up out of the bottom of the ocean and starts eating people up. That's scary.
Sometimes they make you angry. Sometimes you get upset, you know, because, yeah, you feel
I don't go to those movies.
No, you feel for the character. You get angry, you know, you want justice, or, you know, there's...
yeah.
Yeah, where the bad guys, when there's really good villains in movies, I find myself, it's like, come on. And somebody that is, you know, the good guy, the underdog, you're rooting for, and the one that is coming against them. Yeah.
Hopeless odds.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones was good at that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Building up those villains that just met a terrible end, and you felt good about it.
You felt good about it. It made you feel good. So, hey, new movies.
Yeah,
what we got in there?
We are almost here. Summer's coming up. Got to go to CinemaCon last week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, CinemaCon for a few days. I got to see all the new stuff.
And you got to see a whole movie, didn't you?
Fall Guy. Fall Guy
Fall
comes
Guy.
out in 2 weeks. Emily Blunt and Ryan Gosling.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they played the entire movie for us. Good stuff. Yeah, that's going to kick it off on May 4th. May 3rd. May 3rd.
That's going to be great.
Yes.
And that's Lee Majors, right? The Fall Guy.
From the old TV show. Yeah, based on that. Yeah.
Wow. That's,
Ryan Gosling's a stuntman, and Emily Blunt is his crush.
Wow. Yeah, that was such a fun show. I remember I loved that
This
show.
thing's
when I was young.
just packed full of action and
Nice.
comedy, and it's gonna be a good one.
So that is coming up, but the new movie to the theater
2 new ones today. Yeah.
is one of them, The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare.
Guy Ritchie
Ministry
film.
of Ungentlemanly Warfare.
Guy Ritchie with a great cast.
Yep. Blood and laughs.
Blood and
And
laughs.
this one is rated R. Yeah, it's rated R.
What a combo. Blood and laughs.
Guy Ritchie's kind of known for that.
So, what can you tell us about this movie, Andy?
Well, it's set in World War II, and it's in the part of World War II where after Dunkirk, but before America enters the war to save everybody. So poor Britain and the Empire is rocked back on her heels and is desperately back against the wall fighting off the Nazis. And Winston Churchill had an affinity for oddball military adventurers, and he, in real life he did.
Yes.
And this movie is actually based on true events.
Wow.
And it involves a gang of unlikely heroes that sail off into the Atlantic Ocean in a Danish fishing boat. And their mission is to interfere with an Italian cargo ship that is helping Nazi submarines.
Oh, wow.
So they meet the submarine so the submarine can get refueled and rearmed and re-provisioned, and then back to work sinking ships. So these guys think, Churchill thinks it's a good idea to interfere with this kind of activity.
Gotcha. Henry Cavill.
Yes.
In here. Also Alan Rickson.
Yep.
So I wonder, he's good at just going around kicking butt.
Yes.
I imagine he is.
Well, no, and what was he's in Reacher. He's in
Reacher.
TV.
Yeah, and he does an excellent job of that.
Yeah, yes.
I mean, he, in the Reacher TV series, he beats up, it doesn't matter how many bad guys there are.
No.
It could be one bad guy, or it could be eight.
Yeah.
And either way, it's just fine. He'll just beat them up.
He can be shot, he can be stabbed, he can be hit, it doesn't matter.
He's one of the few actors in Hollywood that will make Henry Cavill look small.
Yeah.
That's right.
No, that's true, yeah.
That guy's a monster.
Yeah, so this one rated
R.
R, and wow, what would you say audience rating on this so far on Rotten Tomatoes? What would you guess,
Well, can
John?
there be one, since it hasn't been released?
There is, it's just 100+ verified ratings, but yes. There are some ratings, and what would you guess?
72.
72, and how about
82.
82. Critics, 71, so that's the critic rating, but audience, 94.
That's what I like to see.
Yeah, the average moviegoer really liking this film so far.
Yeah, the reviews say it's a really fun one.
Mhm.
It's a lot of action in this, and we're talking about bad guys getting theirs, and
Yeah.
there's no better bad guys than the Nazis.
That's
Yeah,
right.
oh yeah, so
And
true.
I'm pretty sure there are a lot of bad guys that go to their reward
Mhm.
in this movie.
So this one, again, rated R, showtimes 12:15, 3:15, and 6:15. The other new one that is out, is it Civil War? Or, Abigail.
Abigail, yes,
Abigail. Abigail,
Scary.
rated R, again, scary,
Yeah, this one's
Yeah.
rated R also.
creepy.
And this one actually kind of is a bit of a takeoff of the Daughter of Dracula from back
Whoa.
in 1939 or
Oh, wow.
42 or something. This is a Universal, their kind of monster universe that they've been trying to build. They did The Mummy with Tom Cruise to kind of mixed results there, but
Oh yeah.
so yeah, these people think they're kidnapping this little girl, and the little girl turns out to be the daughter of Dracula.
Yo!
And it doesn't work
Hey,
out.
That
well.
just goes to show you shouldn't be kidnapping people.
You never know.
Especially little girls. Come on,
Absolutely.
really? Yeah, a group of criminals kidnap the ballerina daughter of a powerful underworld figure. They retreat to an isolated mansion. Of course they do. And unaware, they're locked inside with no normal little girl. And she ends up being a little daughter of Dracula.
Yeah, they said it's a little bit of comedy in this too. I guess they say a kind of a Home Alone type vibe to this.
If he was, what's his name?
Yeah, Macaulay Culkin was a
Was
vampire.
a vampire. Oh my goodness.
So yeah,
Okay.
kind of, I guess a little bit fun. Some
Yeah,
fun stuff in
yeah.
there too. As she's just destroying these people.
Yeah, wow.
And
So,
I expect that this will be a smashing success. They only spent $28 million to make it. And
Wow.
that's almost a sure bet with a horror movie.
It's getting pretty decent reviews too.
Yeah.
And,
let's
Oh
see.
yeah, it's getting better reviews than your average horror flick.
yes. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, especially for a horror movie.
Yeah.
So-
And the average ones do just fine.
Yes.
And I think this will be a superior horror movie.
Wow, so let's see, Rotten Tomatoes, they don't have any audience or moviegoer reviews yet, but the critics, 90 reviews, and what would you guess the critics rate it?
67.
82.
81.
Oh.
Wow, right there. Whew.
So that's actually really good then for,
Wow.
Yeah.
especially for the critics.
Yeah, for a horror film, because usually
Sure.
they're very critical.
Yeah, they just turn up their nose because it's
Yeah.
too plebeian.
And they're expecting this to be the #1 picture this weekend.
Ooh,
They're expecting
wow.
more money out of this than the Ministry.
Wow.
So yeah, there's some little bit of hype on this one.
And really the cast, Dan Stevens, I recognize him. I don't know, do you recognize any of the other actors?
Talented but unknown actors.
Yeah, Dan Stevens, The Boy and the Heron, what else? The Guest, no one. Godzilla, he was in Godzilla Kong, The New Empire. So he's in there too.
You did that just right too, because the X is silent.
It's silent. You taught me that, Andy. You taught me that because I did the first time. Look at it and say, yeah. He was also in Beauty and the Beast, and he was the Beast character in 2017. So the live version of Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, that's where I recognize, because my daughter's had me watch that Beauty and the Beast here recently.
200 times.
Yeah, not 200 times, but just recently. So this movie, wow, it should be good. Rated R though, 1:15, 4:15, and 7:15 show times
Yeah.
for Abigail.
And please, folks out there, when you see an R-rated movie, don't take little kids to it. It's just, it's not for them.
No, especially a little girl that is the daughter
Vampire.
of Dracula. Yeah, vampire. Yes.
Devouring the bad guys.
Devouring bad guys, yes.
There was just a great little movie, Swedish movie made a few years ago called Let the Right One In, I think was it. And it's the same sort of a story. It was a little Swedish girl who was a vampire, and the boy in her neighborhood that fell in love with her.
Oh, huh.
It was a very unusual, very touching movie.
All I could think of is, how do you know which one is the right one? I mean, yeah. you
Well,
get the
yeah,
wrong
it's
one,
tricky.
You're
tricky.
You're done.
Yeah, there was a little vampire girl that would, she would pick up a kid, and then he was like her companion and servant almost,
Yeah.
until he passed away, and then she would go find someone else.
Oh, wow.
Because she was always
Yeah.
10.
Yeah, she was stuck at
Almost
10.
Wow. Another movie playing Civil War. So Civil War, rated R. How's this one been doing?
Did good.
Did
Yeah,
good?
did good. Yeah, a little bit of, I was going to say controversy on it. There's some different opinions on this one. It is about Civil War in America.
And Kirsten Dunst in it. I heard, very different role, I guess, for her.
Well, yeah,
Typical.
she's grown up,
Uh-huh.
and she plays a mature, established journalist.
Mm.
And there's it's kind of in a way, is a little like a road movie. There's four people involved. There's Stephen McKinley Henderson,
Mm-hmm.
who plays an old journalist. He's the wise old head.
Sammy is his character's name.
Oh, okay.
Sammy, Stephen Henderson, yeah, Sammy.
Yep. And then there's Carly Spaney, I guess is how you say that.
Mm-hmm.
And she is the ambitious young but utterly inexperienced photojournalist.
Mm.
And then there's their driver, and they have to cross through this dyspepsian, how do you say that?
Dystopian.
Dystopian society that America has fallen into. And very dangerous. It runs into a series of ill adventures, and end up in Washington, D.C., just as the forces of what they refer to as the Western forces, that is the combination of California and Texas, they're allies.
Oh, what? That's a little far-fetched.
Well, they tried to make it not so, not too real, I guess.
A comparison to, reality.
It's an anti-war movie. It's not they're not promoting Civil War.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
And they very deliberately and successfully divorced all contemporary politics from the movie.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that surprised everybody. You see this in this part of our history, to see a movie out there contemporary with the word Civil War in it, and you think it's the two major parties going after each other. It's not like that at all. It's as Craig said, it's an anti-war movie. It shows you how war is what we used to say is war is not healthy for children or other big things, and it certainly isn't, as as we know. But it's a rocking good story and extremely well done. Kristen Dunst is just brilliant in this. I don't know that I've ever seen her in a better role.
Wow.
You know, Kirsten Dunst kind of tying into Abigail, the child vampire, Interview with a Vampire.
Oh, that's right, that was Kirsten Dunst.
That was her first movie, or
Yeah.
had to be close. She was,
Jeez,
Yeah.
I didn't remember that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then also in Civil War, the president is played by from Parks and Recreation.
Oh, yeah, the Park and Rec
Nick,
guy.
yeah, the Parks and Rec guy, Nick Offerman.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he is hilarious in the Parks and Recs.
Yeah, well, this is a serious, dramatic role for him. There's nothing funny about it at all.
Yeah. Wow. So, what rating did you give this movie? Yeah.
I think I gave it a 4.
A 4? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I
Okay.
mean, I liked it. It was particularly well done.
Mhm. Well, then, what would you guess? Critics. The critics gave this.
You know,
or
I
reviewed
don't
this.
think the critics like this one.
Mhm.
I'm going to say 61 from the critics.
I'll go 82.
82.
Oh, well, there you are.
Yeah. And audience score. What do you think?
92?
Yeah, 92.
77.
Oh.
So
Really?
actually, the critics seem to enjoy this even a little bit more than the audience. Audience still enjoyed it. I mean, a good movie. Not a bad
And
rating.
a surprise hit too. They brought in $50 million in a week,
Wow.
and that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Especially they only spent 35 on it. 35 million, of course.
So it's A24 Studios, kind of a smaller film company, but this is their biggest opening
Yeah. Wow.
to date.
And this one again, rated R, and showtimes 12:15, 3:15, and 6:15. And also, you can view all of the showtimes and the movies that are playing and coming soon on the Sawmill Theatres website, sawmilltheatres.com.
And yeah, coming soon, we got a couple of interesting things. Next week,
Yeah.
Alien.
Uh-huh. Oh.
1 week only. Yeah, 1 week only.
The original.
The original Alien film.
Mm-hmm.
1979, I think. It was 45th year anniversary of it.
Oh, wow. Alien, Sigourney Weaver.
45 years of face hugging.
Wow, there it is.
Just a great film.
Mhm.
45
Oh,
years old, and it really held up. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes you go back and look at those old movies and they're,
Yeah.
but this one just
Held
still,
up, huh?
Ridley
Yeah.
Scott,
Yeah.
great movie.
Well, another movie in the theater, Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire, rated PG-13. How's that one? It's probably been doing all right.
It's done great, yeah. It's
Done
just
great?
done good. It's
Alright.
kind of, that one's winding down.
Uh-huh.
If you haven't seen it yet and you're wanting to, this might be the week to do it.
Yep.
Okay.
PG-13, and this is the second now where the main characters are the teenage offspring of the original Ghostbuster guys. Or one of the original Ghostbusters, his grandkids that are in this. A good Ghostbusters movie.
Nice.
It has everything in it that you would want.
And
Including appearances by the original crew.
yes, no, that is great. And audience have rated this. The audience rated 83. So moviegoers are enjoying it. And good cast. Yeah, I mean, come on, yeah, that's classic
Yep.
line. And I remember you telling me your favorite part of this. I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was you. Were the mini marshmallows?
Yes,
the
little
mini ones.
Little marshmallow guys.
Little marshmallow guys that are evil, but still they
But
crack you up.
But are funny. Yeah.
Yeah, but are funny.
Well, there's one scene where they're making s'mores out of their friends.
Oh boy, yeah, they're ruthless. They're ruthless little guys. Well, that is comical though, because I picture the large Stay Puft Marshmallow Man where they're like, don't think of anything, don't think of anything, and then all of a sudden, boom, boom, boom. What? Who was thinking of that? And he's like, I couldn't help it. Now you have the little mini ones, so it'll be interesting to see how they came about. All the little guys. So Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire, rated PG-13. How's it done, box office wise, Andy?
161 million at the box office on a $100 million movie. So
Yeah, so it's getting there.
yeah,
Yeah.
it might be one of those ones that take it a few years of reruns on TV to make it up.
But not far off.
But not far off. Yeah.
Not Waterworld far off.
Not Waterworld.
No, that's always the gauge that you
Yep.
compare to. If it's not Waterworld bad, hey, all right, we're doing good. Then the last movie showing in the theater is Godzilla Kong: The New Empire, also rated PG-13.
Spectacular success.
Spectacular success. Tell us why. What are these numbers?
Okay, they spent a whopping $140 million to make it.
Wow, that's a decent
And
amount.
441 million at the box office worldwide.
Worldwide.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, so they're doing fine. The Godzilla Kong franchise is doing just what we wanted to do, putting out a quality monster movie there, and people going to see it.
And this one, the audience rating on this 91%, so the highest of any of the movies right now showing.
And in my opinion, it's much superior to the previous Godzilla versus Kong a couple of
Okay.
years ago. I think
Yeah.
this is much better. I thought that other one was too dumb even for me.
Too dumb even for you. You're like, I just couldn't do it. Yeah, the last one, I wanted to see kind of what the ratings were for that one, because it did pull that up. That was the 2021 Godzilla vs. Kong, how it compared, because wow, 91%, you know, audience score for the new one, for this new one, is really good. But just trying to see this, and I don't see it anywhere on Rotten Tomatoes,
It was so bad they wouldn't even talk about it.
No, here it is. Godzilla vs. Kong. Yeah. You want to guess what the audience rating on this one is?
71.
52?
91. The same as the new one. And actually, the critics rated this one a little higher than the new
really?
one.
Yeah, what do they know?
What do they know? Andy says, boo, boo, no. This new one, Godzilla Kong,
Yippee.
is much better. So, and it is playing in Sawmill Theatres right now. So, the new Empire.
And Kung Fu Panda still here?
Kung Fu Panda, that's
Kung Fu,
right.
yes.
That's right. And Godzilla Kong also in 3D at
Yes, yeah.
345.
Yes, yeah, we
That's
Oh,
right.
Yeah,
you know, I haven't seen it in 3D yet. Maybe I'll slip in and see it in 3D. That'd be fun. Sometimes the 3D movies really make a difference.
That's right, and I forgot all about Kung Fu Panda. That's playing as well. Kung Fu Panda 4 still in theaters, rated PG, and that, I imagine, has done very well up here, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this one, the ratings, 86 audience ratings, so yeah, solid.
And making huge bank, $85 million movie, 455 in the bank worldwide. So
Wow.
it's great. Jack Black has found his niche.
Yeah.
And then, you know, these are, the Kung Fu movies are cute and cuddly and just clever and nice, and I like them.
Yeah, it really seems like, and if he doesn't, I'd be very shocked, but it seems like Jack Black really enjoys this character too. I think he like really, you know, this guy, hey, little belly, and I got belly, and it's like, you can relate.
You know, talking CinemaCon, you know, last year, they were talking about this, and they didn't have a trailer out. This was back in 2023. The trailer wasn't out for anything, so Jack Black went up on stage in front of like 3,000 people, and he acted out the trailer.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, that was just hilarious.
Wow.
He's up there, you know, he's a bigger guy. He's
Yeah.
up there throwing kicks and punches and stuff.
Yeah.
Just acting out the trailer, or what he thought it would be like.
Yeah. Oh,
So yeah,
wow.
no, I think he's definitely into this.
Yeah.
Into this character.
And I think that really helps with the success of the movie, because
Sure. Oh,
people
yeah.
see that, kids get into it, you
Yeah.
know, and then also all the different actors that do the voices. Wow.
Yeah, Dustin Hoffman, for heaven's sakes.
Dustin Hoffman, Bryan Cranston, Awkwafina, Viola Davis.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, you got a PG-rated kids movie with two Oscar-winning actors in it doing the voices,
Yeah.
and the kids don't know that.
No. No. but I think it makes it a little extra special.
Makes it special for me.
Yeah. All right. Well, there we go. Sawmill Theatres. Again, you can check all the movies out on sawmilltheaters.com, and also the movies that are coming soon. And you mentioned one of the movies, Alien. That is coming back for 1 week.
Yeah, the week after that then is Phantom Menace.
Star Wars Episode 1,
Yes.
Phantom Menace.
That'll be for a week only. Again, that's for what comes out on May 3rd. Let's see, May the 4th be with you.
There you go. And then again, Fall Guy coming out
Planet of the
May
Apes.
3rd.
Yeah, Planet of
And
the
then
Apes.
Planet of the Apes. Oh, I really love those movies. The Planet of the Apes movies. They're
Memorial
good.
Day then is Furiosa.
Furiosa.
The Mad Max new one, and a Garfield movie for the kids, so.
And then If, huh?
Oh yeah, if in the middle there, yeah.
Another kids movie with Ryan. Man, Ryan Reynolds. He's going crazy.
You know, they don't have that one rated yet.
Uh-huh.
They're shooting for a PG. They wanted to go PG on that, but it has not been officially rated.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
if it's gonna be PG-13, it'll be a pretty mild PG-13.
Yeah, and Ryan Reynolds, John Krasinski, Louis Gossett Jr., and Steve Carell.
Oh, good stuff.
Yeah, wow. All right. Well, hey, thank you, movie guys. Clifford Lane, want to say hi to him. Just saw those
Hi, Cliff.
comments. Clifford Lane, watching in Illinois, Southern Illinois to be in fact. Hope you have a great weekend, Clifford. And hope everyone else listening has a great weekend as well. And time to get back to the music here on KRIM.